heavy. Okay. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Come on in. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Y'all tap that screen, tap that screen. If you stay up, you leave, just tap the screen. If you stay up, you leave, just tap the screen. If you stay up, you leave, hit a like for me, please. If you stay up, you leave, hit a like for me, please. Hit a like, hit a like, hit a like, hit a like. If you stay up, you leave, hit a like for me, please. If you stay up, you leave, hit a like for me, please. Hit a like, hit a like, hit a like, hit a like. If you stay up, you leave, hit a like for me, please. If you stay or if you leave, hit a like for me, please. If you stay or if you leave, hit a like for me, please. Hit a like, hit a like, hit a like, hit a like. Period. Y'all hit a like for your girl over here on the. I'm on all social media platforms. Y'all already know how TikTok is, baby. I'm afraid for my cyber life over here. You know darn well I can't tap the screen. TikTok said, baby, you can't like yourself over here, baby. We is not playing TikTok. What is the problem? We don't get paid for likes, do we? Do we get paid for likes? So why we can't tap the screen? So if you step, you leave, hit a like for me, please. Thank you. Hey, Lasagna. Hit a like for me, please, guys. Coming in. Guys, let me say this so I won't forget. Don't miss my Labor Day sale started today. My Labor Day sale is on. Well, it literally just started like 30 minutes ago. So my Labor Day sale has started. Hey, girl. And it ends Monday night, guys. 30% off. Do not miss this chance to boss up. Do not play yourself. Pay yourself, because I'm trying to show y'all how to get to a bag out here, period. I don't sell courses. I create winners. Okay, I create winners. So guys, come in, tap the screen for me. We live on all social media platforms right now. If you're new to my platform, I am Coach Portia. I'm the income creator out here. I help people get certified as specimen collectors to start their own testing business, period. So if you want to have a mobile location, have a brick and mortar, you can. Guys, this is an amazing space to be in. It's an untapped market. It's a high-paying skill. It's recession proof. So listen, you will always have the opportunity to get a bag out here, because let me tell you, compliance never stops. It doesn't matter. Hold on one second. What you need? Okay. It doesn't. It doesn't matter what's going on out here, how many companies are closing down, how many people are getting laid off. Hey D, come on alive. Somebody gonna tell you for yourself. Compliance does not stop, guys. When it comes, this is federally mandated by law. Federally mandated by law that these industries get tested, okay, that they get tested. So anyone that drives a big truck, anyone that flies a plane, anyone that operates a train, anyone that drives public transportation or the school bus, they have to get a test every 3 months, guys. That's every quarter. Pre-employment companies are always expanding, because if they want to go fast, they're going to go by themselves. But if they want to go further, they're going to take somebody with them. That's why people work jobs. Companies are expanding, right? So anytime there's pre-employment or random tests, they got to go get a test. Post-accident, they got to get tested. One of my students, I have a few students that have done post-accidents, but one of my students went to do a post-accident for a helicopter crash, guys, and she actually made over $1,800 just doing 3 collections, because in this industry for post-accidents, guys, you're going to charge what you charge. You're dealing with companies here. They have multi-million dollar companies, right? So make sure you're charging these companies. Do not leave your house for under $1,000 when somebody calls you in the middle of the night, after hours, on the weekends to do a test. Go and run up your bag. You gotta run it up. Depends on how long you guys are gonna be on here today. I'll actually let you hear from one of my other students that did. She just started, man. She's done over 30 collections. She was talking about one event that she had. She made over $1,500 in just 3 hours. Let me put D on here right quick. Hey, D. Y'all give it up for D. Hey, D. Hey, girl. What's going on, girl? Can y'all hear her? Can y'all hear D today? D. Can you hear me? They can hear you. Okay, what we got going on, girl? What we got going on today, girl? What's going on? What's going on? Period. you waiting to get your email for my DNA course? Listen, I'm glad D on here, y'all, because what this is one thing I found out. When I was on live the other day, I was talking about how a lot of instructors, so-called instructors, I don't even think they certified. Okay. They're telling people to go to the Quest website to go and get certified, well, to take their written exam and then come back to them to take the mock exam. So I don't know how much they're charging for the mock exam. But when you go to the Quest website, Quest has an internal training for their employees only. Quest lets you know that when you take their test, that it's not DOT approved, right? But a lot of train instructors, and I can guarantee you they're not instructors, because who in the world gonna tell somebody to go over there and do this? Somebody with no integrity, okay? They're doing that. You don't play around with DOT. DOT is not something to play around with. DOT is federal. But I found out because I was on my live, and D, you said that happened to you. What happened, girl? Tell us the tea, y'all. Tap the screen because she finna give us some tea. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Baby, she looking in the email. Oh, she done went down to the email. Period. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sat. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. And it asks for a supervisor, and it asks for a supervisor signature, right? Right. Right, because it's for the employees only. Right. So, but the fact that SAP, but so they didn't ask you for your certification or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, I'm so glad you didn't, because that would have been a waste. That would have been a waste. That would have been a waste. So you took my course. So how was my course and everything for you when you took my course? Right. Right. Mm. Right. Hmm. But that's not your first time. You've taken multiple trainings with me, though, right? Oh, period. Okay. Let's just say I've been helping people get to a bag out here for a minute. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for you guys to get that in your hand. I have been listening because you already know me because like you purchase my trainers all the time. But I always try to make sure whenever I put anything out there, it's valuable. You know, a lot of people they put trainings out here is just a quick money grab, and I keep trying to tell people I don't sell courses, I create winners. It's impossible to be connected. It's impossible to be connected to me with and not get a bag. But that's what I'm saying. What you? I mean, I'm gonna let you speak. I'm gonna give you the flow. Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's big. It's big money, especially in aviation, because they're part of the system, right? They have. Thank you. Tap the screen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. They're part of the DOT, right? So they have to get testing every 3 months, pre-employment, post-accident, reasonable suspicion. So I'm excited that you're in this space, D. You've been with me so long. I'm just so excited. Pretty much everything you've done with me, you've pretty much, you've dominated. You've done what you need to do. You've done what you need to do, and that makes me excited and proud when people take the information and do what they need to do with it. So I'm excited for you. I'm so excited for you. So definitely make sure you keep me updated. Let me ask you this: when you was in that group and you was getting a put and the people was getting a pushback or whatever, did you ever contact the lady that added you to the group? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. She got a whole group giving people paperwork and stuff like that when she know that is not right. I don't get it. I don't get it. Right. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. Because I'm gonna bring the heat every time. I'm gonna bring the heat every time. But it's more than just I mean, because like you said, so she wasn't an instructor. So that's another thing, guys. There's people out here that are not instructors as well that are telling people just go there, just go to the website. It's free, and that's not true. Do not get in trouble, y'all. DOT do not play. Federal does not play. Hello, she want to know what group it was. Somebody in the. But it's a fake group. Send it to her inbox. Don't get her no shine over here, Deandra. She don't get no flashlight. I have that. Yeah, because I'm a trainer. No, you're not. Right. 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 And that's the thing. With Quest is not training anybody to go be entrepreneurs. Oh no. This was before she started with me. She went through someone else that was they were just telling people go to the Quest website to get certified, and then you'll go take your mocks. But there's a lot of instructors that tell people to go to the Quest website to get their written material done and then come to them for the mock exam. And they're telling people to do that because they're not instructors. They don't have a training. And it's crazy. And it's not just crazy, guys. It's dangerous. Like, federal does not play. This is DOT. This is people's livelihood that we're dealing with here. You just can't be out here willy-nilly just doing what you want. But we're in that era now of people are just a part of hustle culture. I ain't gonna even try to be nice with it. Scamming, money hungry, trying to get $1, so that's the era that we're in right now. So that's why I tell y'all, follow a real one. People try to be cheap and go around things a cheap way, but baby, that ain't how nobody, you ain't gonna be successful trying to be cheap, period. It's not gonna work. Let me see. What's that? MCA. What is that coming up? Where is that? Is that an ad? What is that? That's crazy. They're not even they closed down. They closed down. Yeah, I think they still have the trucker side up though. Yeah, but they closed down MCA. But yeah, she's been with me since MCA, guys. I've been in this game a long time. I've been online 8, probably close to 9 years now, helping people get to a bag. Guys, don't miss my sale. My Labor Day sale started today, 30% off at checkout. So instead of $400, you'll pay $280, I think. Instead of $600, you'll pay $420. It's so many courses on here. It's hard to determine what it. I know, girl. You just gotta listen. Look for their testimonials. Look for their impact. You see what I'm saying? Let your impact. Find out where their testimonials at. See where they at. You see what I'm saying? You go to my profile. You go to my playlist. You go to testimonials. You'll see them. I don't even have all my testimonials up, guys. Honestly, I don't even know everybody that I have helped. Y'all don't even understand. I have helped so many people, not just in this space, but other spaces. I've helped thousands of people. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know everybody that I've helped, but if you in this space, go to my playlist, go to testimonials, you'll see them. I don't even post all of them, right? Because I would literally tear the FYP up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad Deandra is coming on here. I'll let y'all hear another testimonial from one of my students that came on yesterday. She's new. She just got certified on the 21st. Did you see that in the group? She just got certified on the 21st. She's done 2 she's done over 30 collections. She went to one location. She made over 15. I think she said she made 1587 in 3 hours. So listen, ain't no job paying it. I'm just saying, that's why I've been telling y'all to get on this entrepreneurial trip. Listen, you ain't finna go make that in 3 hours on no job. You see what I'm saying? So guys, don't sleep on this space. Y'all don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. And I know it's a lot of courses out here. It's a lot of people doing it. You just pay attention. Look for their testimonials. You see what I'm saying? Make sure look for the testimonials. Look for the impact. At the end of the day, you can't make anybody do anything. I can tell you that this is a real industry. I can tell you it's a high-paying skill. I'm a real instructor. I'm a real trainer, certified, qualified, and a proven track record. You see what I'm saying? So look for testimonials, right? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask them questions. Don't be afraid to see if they'll get on a call with you to answer their questions and stuff like that. To answer any questions that you may have, right? Because that's something that I do. But you can't make people be successful. This is just an industry you will be successful in, but through knowledge and understanding, a man creates. If you're not getting that knowledge through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. If you're not getting the knowledge and the understanding, you can't create wealth. You see what I'm saying? So you just got to make sure that you're getting the real information. Because I've heard some horror stories out here. People paying $1,500 not getting any information. Hello. Right. Yeah. Baby, I still got it available. Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Hello. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. So, it's available. But and that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, if the scammers could get 1,500, come on now. I'm legit right here. Right. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that's my whole thing. It's all about value. You have listen, I can't do it. I can't put it out there if it ain't gonna be no value. That's the reason why Deandra, she's waiting on my DNA course. So many other people waiting on my DNA course. But look, D, I'm telling you, girl, I would listen. The people did me so wrong with the DNA, man. I'm telling you, they did me wrong, and I'm sure everybody else. With the with the 2 minute video. I'm like, but listen, I was trained to train. Do you hear me, Deandra? I was trained to train other people. I was trained to train other people. And when I put out my course, I'm like, wait a minute. I sold 8 DNA trainings the first day I put it out. I'm like, come on now, something ain't right. Just something is missing. I immediately took it down. I'm like, because this ain't gonna work. I immediately took it down, contacted everybody that registered with me, set up a one-on-one with them, and I redid that whole. I had to create a DNA training, but I'm like, let me see. Let me see. What? What is that? Listen. Mm-hmm. Listen, I've been doing this a long time, y'all. Stop playing with me. Do you know how much money you made with Dash? Okay. I was late to the party. I was 2 weeks. I came in 2 weeks late. I was like, what am I gonna do with that little change? Girl, I was in my ego. I was like, what am I? But listen, Dodge, they'll never do that again. Girl, the network the network marketers came and blew that thing up, baby. Because I was 2 weeks late to the party. I made 19,000 in 2 weeks. Baby, they said, wait a minute, we finna put a cap on it. Registration started at 8 a.m. and it was ending at 11 a.m. Baby, they was tired of us. Baby, they was like, we not doing They was just giving away money, baby. We was there for it, okay? Baby, oh no, I was dashing morning, noon, and night, baby. I was live morning, noon, and night. Hello? Because they had to do nothing but download it. That's all they had to do was download it. That's it. That's all they had to do. Anyway, thank you, God. Thank you so much, Deandra. Do you have anything else to say about the course? Period. I know you did. Listen, listen. I understand. I know. Listen, listen. I understand, baby, because I didn't know how to manage mine either, baby. I was a fool with her money. Okay. And Deandra, you was in my Girl Build Me Up program too, huh? Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, look at Gazy. Thank y'all for oh, look at baby. Listen, you went into the book, baby. Period. Period, baby. Yeah, she been rocking with me a long time. I've been the same person ever since. I can say I'm wiser. Because listen, now I tell people, save your money. Be a good steward over your money. Be a good steward over your money, baby. Listen, because that money will grow wings and fly. Okay? And save your money. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on, spreading us with your light. Thank you. Any questions, guys? Thank you so much, Deanna. I don't know how to take you off of here. I ain't gonna even lie. Okay. Thank you so much.
When did you register?
Oh, yeah, I'm finna let y'all hear another testimonial. Okay, guys, so listen, I'm finna let y'all hear another testimonial right quick. This is from one of my young ladies that started. She got her certification on the 21st. The 21st. Let me see if I can bring this back some. Let me see. Baby, because listen,
I get a text message from one of my associates from the bus company.
Listen.
Keep in mind, I drove the school bus for 27 years, so I have.
Let me come back just a little bit. Let me see. Now tap the screen. Tap the screen for me, guys. Tap the screen. Guys, don't miss my sale. Don't miss my Labor Day sale. It started today. Get 30% off. You told Pooh, hold on. I ain't tell nobody. Okay. Can I speak with you? Yeah, you can speak with me. I don't know why I thought you was already in my course for some reason, girl. Yeah, send me a message. Send me a message with your info. I don't know why I thought you was in my course. I don't know why I thought you was in my training. I thought you was already in my training, girl. Yes, you can speak with me. Yeah, guys, my Labor Day sale started today. Get 30% off of the course. I'm gonna let y'all hear from a testimonial right quick.
I called Monday.
Wait a minute, this Yolanda.
This Yolanda.
Man, y'all better give it up for Yolanda. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, Yolanda, when I tell you that you've been standing on some laws, baby, you've been standing on some laws. But I'm just saying, like, Yolanda, she sowed so many seeds, right, before she even got certified. Come on, let's tell the people about your success story. Let's let me hear, because I'm still in shock. I ain't got all the tea yet. So give me the tea, girl.
I officially got certified last Thursday.
And on the 21st.
On Sunday, the 21st. And so on Sunday, I got a call. I was at a bar, at a live band, listening to a live band. I was sitting outside.
There's no
I get a
discount
text message from one of my associates from the bus company. Keep in mind, I drove the school bus for 27 years, so I have a lot of connections with school buses and, a lot of drivers. Mm-hmm. And so I got a call from one of my old associates and saying, hey, look and everything. So I called her that on Sunday, and she said, hey, can you come Monday? She had 32 people needed to be tested. Some of the people she sent to the lab, but we ended up testing 18 people. We did about 12 DOT, and the other ones was non-DOT, and we did 3 breathalyzers on Monday.
Yolanda.
That was 1586, right? And then of course you got to take your fees that you charge your MRR and all that. I have an MRR now, and so I'm setting my labs up now. Yeah, I didn't even have my MRR when I did it because I found a mentor. Yeah, I found a mentor in my state.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Did you hear that, baby? Listen, how did you feel when that came? Like, what was your?
I felt so good. And I got people, one of my friends is a truck driver, and he was like, hey, I'm going to get you set up with our company. The truck driver, that's where the money coming in at. You know?
Like, you, oh my God.
So that's set in stone. That's my first initial client right there with the school district. One of the school districts, SPA, Special School District. Yeah.
Period. Yolanda, girl.
I felt so good. I was like, I see that money come to my account. I'm like, okay. So, period. Y'all had this check get locked in. 1587 for 3 hours of work.
3 hours of work. Come on, man.
I did get my first experience with a refusal. Because I know the monitor, she didn't produce enough experiments. So so when I told her that we could either do we could do the shot bladder process or whatever, but she left. She dropped her.
Okay, I'm gonna put more of that on my post on my page, guys. But y'all hear that? She made $15.87 in 3 hours. When I tell y'all that there is bread in this industry, there's bread in this industry. And what y'all need to realize is that when you get into this industry, if you're certified and you're available, that's what they want. It doesn't matter how long you've been in business. It don't matter if you've been certified 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. It does not matter. As long as you're certified and you're available, bread is ready. You have to put yourself in position where a bag is chasing you down, guys. So in this industry, when it comes to transportation, which there's so many other industries, right? You got anybody in the medical field, anybody hauling heavy equipment. You got the oil field, you got the school district, you got EMS, you got CNAs, you got plumbers, you got construction workers. Guys, the list goes on and on, right? We know. But when it comes to transportation, this industry is not going anywhere. I need you to hear me and hear me well. They are federally mandated by law. Hello. By law to get testing. Hello. Oh, cool. Thank you. Hold on. Oh, let me put that on here. By law, guys, to get tested. This is not an option. They don't get to say, well, you know what? I think I want to do it. I think I don't want to do it. No, they have to do it. That's why you want to make sure that you're locked in and connected with industries like this. Guys, if you want to stay out of the struggle and get out of the struggle, you have to have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. There's too many ways to get bread out here to be struggling. And when I'm telling you that this is an industry that you need to tap into, you need to tap into it ASAP, especially if you've been on the fences, but you better go ahead and catch that sale, because I don't run sales often. I don't do them. I don't run sales often, right? So you want to get into this industry ASAP. Stop playing. Don't sit around and wait on people to fire you. Don't sit around and wait to lose your job. Okay, average cost for a test. So in this industry, you want to look at wherever state you are, you can look and see what people are charging in your area, right? But we're charging for DOT testing. That's for anybody that has a CDL license, anybody under that umbrella, right? We're charging $125 to $250 for DOT testing. That's the Department of Transportation. Anyone that has a CDL license. For non-DOT, that's anybody in the medical field, plumber, construction, you get it. $55 to $85 per collection. Right? This is your business. You can charge what you want to charge because you got some to sell and for sale. You may decide, hey, you know what? I want to get my hustle on. I want to charge $40. I want to charge $50. You can, because it's your business. This is something that you control, something that you own, baby. Okay, you may want to pay your house off real quick. Hello? You like, listen, let me do these for $50. Somebody call you, hey, we got 20 tests. We got 30 tests. No problem. I'll do it for $50, right? You can do that because this is your business. You own it. You say what you want to do. You call the shots versus going to work for other people and they giving you $12, $13, $14 for a whole hour of work. Hello? I seen yesterday they got steaks for $21. Some people got to work 2-4 hours just to afford some steak at the grocery store. Come on, y'all. Stop playing, right? So you have to especially at the hours. Listen, After hours, you do not charge under $1,000 to leave your house. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to show y'all. Because I think I'm coming with the receipts. If y'all ain't going to go to the page, I can show you. With the receipts. Okay. After hours, you're not going to leave your house for under $1,000. Hello, because you're dealing with businesses here. Listen, they not finna wink. They not finna jump. They not finna blink at with that little change you finna charge them. Hello, where do we do the testing after we complete the course? Your mock exam we do via Zoom. So you and I will meet via Zoom and you will demonstrate to me that you know how to do the 5 collection scenarios. You have a temperature out of range, donor refuse to sign, uneventful, and a shy bladder. Okay, so and you're going to actually do an uneventful twice. You're going to learn how to do these demonstration scenarios via training video. So the longest video is a temperature out of range is 7 minutes. It's not hard, guys. The training is not hard. Getting into the industry is not hard. The hard part is getting people out of their feelings, right? Yolanda, she just posted a flyer on her Facebook page, right? She posted a flyer on her Facebook page. She was already certified, right? She got certified on the 21st, right? She posted a flyer on her Facebook page. She said she was out chilling, enjoying a band. She got a phone call. You see what I'm saying? She also did something for bus drivers too. Guys, you just this is the season for you to say yes. You have to stop operating in fear. And this is what keeps people in a struggle. They are bound by fear. Hello? Listen, if you're going to be going through all this pain, you need to be going through some pain with a purpose, because ain't no way in the hell I'm finna go through pain with no purpose. Hello? Do you understand me? Sacrifices have to be made. I ain't finna be out here crying and struggling with no purpose. I've downsized. I've done everything that I need to do. I've paid the money. I've invested. I've learned. I've cried. I've done all the things that need to be done to get me to where I am. I went through pain for a purpose, not just to be paining to be paining. That don't even make sense. Hello? Stop letting these people be with you and trick you out your spot, telling you that you can't do something. Hello? Yeah, you want to come on? Yeah, I told you we can, unless you want to come on the live. You want to come on live and ask me a question? But if you send me a message, I'll make sure I contact you as soon as I get off the live. As soon as I get off the live, period. So you can't sit up and let these people trick you out your spot. Hello? You see what I'm saying? So if you gonna pain, baby, let it be with purpose. What we paining out here for no purpose? All this everybody broke and ain't nobody got no money. That is a lie. Everybody ain't broke, baby. And this same thing I had to tell myself when I started my company. Before I started my company, I was negative $249. I had zero. I was a negative. Okay? But the thoughts that I got in my head, who finna fool with you? Why would anybody fool with you? You ain't this and you ain't that. Those are those intrusive thoughts, that imposter syndrome that so many people have, which is false. It's an imposter syndrome. But I had to tell myself, I'm like, Portia, you the one broke. Everybody ain't broke. That's what I had to tell myself, right? So my first day in business, I made $2,000. My first day in business. Hello? First day in business, $2,000. First full week, $4,000. Second week, $8,000, guys, because I had something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business, guys. When I tell y'all I'm not scared to make moves, I make moves, because I know when I make the first move, God gonna make 2,000. God said I do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or think through the power that working within you, baby. So I'm a mover. I'm a shaker. I don't sit around here and wait. I'm waiting on a sign. Baby, faith without works is dead. I do what I have to do. I ain't scared. And I'm not saying everybody gonna feel like that. You gotta work to a point where you like that, I guess. But I'm just telling you about me. I am money. I am currency. Provision. I have a tongue that speaks life and death, baby. Hello, and so do you. So how you gonna use your tongue on today? Because these people don't care about you. I just seen yesterday A girl was on, I forgot where she was. I seen it online. She was getting groceries, right? She had to start putting stuff back. She's like, damn, I can't even pay for this. Because I guess in some states they already cut it off, or you can't buy junk food, with stamps. So she's like, I can't even pay for this. You see what I'm saying? Guys, time is going by fast. If you don't start moving now, baby, what's going to happen when you don't feel like working anymore? When you 50, 55, 65, while you're at your peak, while you feeling good, you're youthful, you got energy, why aren't you learning something? Why aren't you learning something? What that same effort that you put into building other people's company, why aren't you doing that for yourself? Tell me what's the problem? Get out your ego, baby. If you got to sacrifice and downsize and stop spending so much money and follow the law of being a good steward over your money, then you will be able to, let me make some moves. Let me downsize so I can stop working for these people. Because right now you're just working just to merely pay your bills, but it's not enough. They don't even pay you enough to be creative. They don't even pay you. People got to wait a whole 365 days of the year just to hold a little $6,000 in their hand, and they trying to fool with that. What they taking away the child tax credit? Baby, they don't care. So if they don't care, when are you going to start caring? When are you going to say enough is enough? When are you, because I see too many people on this social media app going back and forth about God and Jesus and universe and all this type of stuff. The same person, you know who you are. I don't know who you are, but you know who you is. You will cuss somebody out. Jesus the way, the truth, and the life. God is God and not the universe. But when it comes to the power that God put in you, you deny it. Where is that? Where's that energy? Where's that confidence? Where's that saying? Because you can't be up here talking about God, but denying the power that God has put in you. I'm confused, baby. What happened? Who done bewitched your mind? Hello? Who done bewitched your mind, baby? I am protected. I am health. I am wealth. I'm abundance. I am money. And I always make it. I can say that because God gave me a tongue to speak life over my own circumstances because I got dominion. And so do you. I'm unmovable and I'm unshakable when it comes to this. I don't know how I got here, but I'm here. And I will continue to use my platform to reach back and pull other people with me. But you got to know you can do it. I can't do the work for you. You got to say yes. You got to stop operating in fear. You got to choose you every day. I don't know who you with, Matt, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. When you wake up in the morning, you choose that person every day. You choose to be with this person every day. Your man, your woman, your wife, your husband. You choose to be with them every day. Choose yourself. Hello? Choose yourself. This ain't nothing that you got to fake and shake. You just got to move. You just got to follow the law. You just got to sow the seed and be patient enough to reap the harvest. That's it. That's all. That's it. Ain't nothing magical about it. Follow the law. Stand on the law. We got the laws of the land, and you got the laws that God put for us, the kingdom laws. Baby, predictive results, incorruptible. Just follow the law. It's not hard. And it don't even require money. It requires action. And no matter who you are, what you think of yourself, if you think you are that or not, if you think you're the worst person in the world, it doesn't matter. Saved or not, the laws are incorruptible. They don't move off emotion. They move off principle. Hello. And this is what's missing with so many people. They don't know the laws. They don't understand the laws. They're not following the laws. These laws going to help you with business, money, relationships, whatever. They're the laws that you have to follow so you can live life abundantly, not just barely getting by. Hello? Because you think, oh, well, God, I'm just blessing them right now and not blessing me. God don't work like that. God don't have no respect of person. What make you think God blessing them more than you? No, the laws are operating in their favor because they're doing what they're supposed to do. According to the law, it ain't got nothing to do with no blessing. It ain't got nothing to do with them sitting on, laying on their face, praying 12 hours a day, fasting 40 days and 40 nights. It ain't got nothing to do with that. That's the problem. People, they done got it all wrong. And that's not what's happening. You got people out here with trillions of dollars. Money is an energy that flows freely to all. All right, what are you doing? Money is an energy that flows freely to all, but it don't flow to you because you don't think you deserve it, because you don't know that you are money because you won't even say it out your mouth. I'm money. I'm currency. I ain't worried about no damn money when I'm money. Hello? When I show up, the money shows up. I can speak what I want. This ain't got nothing to do with magic. Hello? This ain't no magic. It's law. It's law. It's your tongue. It's the power that you have. Hello? But you're deciding not to use it. You're shunning it. But you're performative online, talking to people about what God is and what God is. That's performance, baby. That's why stuff still ain't moving for you, because God is not a God of performance. Y'all stop playing. God is not a God of performance. Ain't you cussing? You did. You ain't did what you still ain't got nothing. Because you ain't following the law. When you're done performing and decide to follow law, then you will have the things that you desire, that you're working for according to the law. Y'all stop playing. I ain't even try to go there today, but you made me go. It is Monday night. I ain't trying to go there, but y'all made me go there. I ain't even trying to go there tonight. But y'all got to understand, what do y'all think is going on around here? You think these people care about you and your grandma and your granddad and who ain't got no SSI and disability, Medicaid, Medicare? They don't care. But somebody going to have to care. Hello? You going to continue to be complacent and let these people sit around and do what they want to do? Let them spend billions of dollars? Hello? They spend billions to save trillions in the long run playing around with AI. Hello? Yeah. They put their money together. They experiment with AI, and as you see, AI taking over people's jobs every day. Every day. Taking over people's jobs, baby. They don't care about you. You got to care. Baby, God said, my gifts will make room for me, and I don't care who in the White House. I don't care who the government sent. I don't care. They ain't got nothing to do with me. God told me that my gifts make room for me, and God gave me dominion of my own circumstances, gifts, skills, my lane. And I create every day. I'm always creating. Don't you want to create? Every man will be happy in the work that they do. Don't you want to create? People don't even have time to create. As soon as they get it, boom, go to bed, get home, go see, hey to the children, hey to the husband, cook, go back to bed. Alarm clock, boom, back to work. Back home, same cycle, over again. Don't even have time to create. You are a creator. God created you to create, and you're not even creating. Hello? God created you to create. You came from a creator, and you're not creating. Wow. People ignoring signs and pains that they have in their body on a daily because they got to go to this man's job. Nope, they got to ignore that pain. Baby, if something happened to you, they're going to pick you up out the floor and hire somebody else in that spot. That's what they're going to do. So you can cry out all you want to. That don't do nothing. Oh, Lord, I'm praying for increase. No, you got to work for increase. Hello? You ain't got to beg for increase. When your discipline demands it, I ain't got to beg. I ain't begging for nothing because God ain't tell me I need to beg. I don't know where y'all got that from. God, please. God, ain't no God, please. Thank you, and it's done. Hello? I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. Do exactly what you're supposed to do. Who told y'all that we supposed to be begging? You go to the throne boldly. Baby, vibration is due. Release vibration now, because I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do according to the law. I'm standing on these laws every day. Obedience, hello. Law of seed time and harvest, hello. Law of vision, hello. I'm standing on them. Law of provision, I'm standing. Law of words, yeah, I'm standing on those. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah. Law of honor, I'm doing it. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do according to the law. Hello? It's in the Bible command, baby. What y'all doing? Ain't say nothing about no begging. Begging. Ain't nobody, what we begging for? Are you trying to figure out why? You're not following the laws. You're not making moves. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in the power that you have. You sitting up. This is what I was so excited about Yolanda. Yolanda, when they got her LLC, logo, website, all of those things before she even got certified. She didn't wait. Let me make money first before I go and do all this. No, she didn't do that. She invested the money. That's seed time and harvest. That's a law. Hello, I'm sowing in obedience. I know I'm doing a seed time and harvest because I know the seed that I sow, I'm going to reap a harvest for it. I'm sowing in faith. I haven't made any money from this yet, but I'm having faith and I believe in the law of seed time and harvest. Hello, I've sowed. Now I know I have to get it back. It has to give me a predictive result. I don't even know if she knew all the laws she was standing on, but she did that. Obedience. And baby, she was like, Portia, oh my gosh, go Portia, I got my website, I got this, I got that. Wait, before she even got certified, as soon as she got certified, 3 days later, she done made money, $1,587. Hello? Baby, she made money before her certification even came in the mail. Before she got her certification. She was certified. She hadn't even received it through email yet. She hadn't even put it on her wall. You see what I'm saying? People ain't willing. So it's so many people out here, baby, you're leaving so much money on the table. You don't even know you're not who you're going to be yet. You're going to have to make moves to discover your purpose, baby, because your purpose does not discover you. You discover it. I don't know if you're going to go off and open 25 businesses, testing companies. I don't know. But it may just open up another door for you to get to where you're trying to get, because that's what it does. That's what movement does. That's what saying yes does. It opens up more money making ideas. You start receiving downloads. Where focus goes, energy flows. I've had 70 jobs. Y'all, Miss D was just on here telling y'all, Portia, I've been with you since this. I did this with you. I did that. I make moves. Hello? I ain't married to these jobs and these things out here. I'm married to the law. I'm married to the law. And when God tell me to move, I move. No matter what I thought it should be. No matter what I pictured in my mind, it should be. When God tell me to move, I move. I am not who I'm going to be yet. You are not who you're going to be yet. How you going to find it? How you going to find her? How you going to find him? How you going to find her, Ladybug? By moving. How you going to find her, Andrea? By moving. Hello? That's how you find it. That's how you discover it. By moving. Not making excuses, not living in fear, not telling yourself you can't do it and you ain't gonna make no money and you gonna be on the street. Baby, that's what you're speaking over yourself. That's what you're speaking over yourself. You gotta have, it's simple economics. You gotta have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. We've been selling stuff since we've been in elementary school. Hello? We've been selling the candy and the pretzels when they gave us the magazine to go and sell those pretzels. Who on here? Where my old folks at? Old head. What the young heads at? The famous chocolate people, baby, selling the bars. We've been selling since we've been in school. They was drop shipping. We went over there with a magazine. Hello, those people didn't place an order till they got their money. Understand me well. But we did it for a keychain or a bike. And the parents up there, yay, I just sold all this candy and work for my baby. Yeah, come over here, stand in line. They so proud. And you did the popcorn, look, in the world famous. Yes, we've been doing it since school, guys. It's simple economics. And guess what they did? If they want to go fast, they go by themselves. They wanted to go further. So what did they do? They brought people with them, the children. Child labor law. I'll see if I can sue their head. Child labor law, baby. Had us out there working for a keychain. Wrapping paper. Had us out there working, selling thousands of, baby, those people used to be so happy about selling all that chocolate, that candy. For a keychain, a whistle, a bike. Walmart, that bike probably about $50 then. Baby, them people that sold thousands and thousands, loads of candy, popcorn, pretzels, peanuts. Hello? It's simple economics. What's not clicking? You gotta have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. Hello? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. My account being negative $249, it was gonna take me 3 days, to work myself out of the negative. Guys, that was over 13 years ago. Hello? I wasn't making but $17 an hour. Hello? I wasn't making but $17 an hour. Matter of fact, both of my babies make $17 an hour now. Because the baby was making $16.50. She done got a 50-cent raise. She makes $17 an hour. My oldest makes what? Guys, nothing has changed from over 13 years ago. It's still the same. People are going to work and they're struggling. Nothing's changing. People are going to work struggling. People are losing their jobs from doing TikTok videos. People are being asked to move across the country for a job to train somebody else just so they can fire them. This is what's happening. Nothing is changing because these people low down and dirty, baby. They don't care. They do not care. You think they care about you? They try to find a way to replace you. That's why they tapping into AI. AI cannot replace creativity. I can't be replaced. I can't be replaced. Hello, ever, never. I can't be replaced. Only way if I sit down and sit on my hands and decide to stop and do nothing. Hello. But if you continue to sit around and wait on these people to do whatever they want to do for you, do to you, shame on you. You don't need a degree to do this. You don't have to go and pay $250,000 in student loan debt to do this, guys. So many people now got degrees with no job. Can't find a job. I posted yesterday, a girl said her degree, she said degree for sale, never used. It's on my page. You don't need a degree to do. I'm gonna tell y'all true, real talk. I don't think it was ever meant for us to know about this, baby, but we know. Now that I know, I'm telling the world. It's people that work for labs that don't even know they can do this. Hello? Because what? They're not finna tell you that you can go out here and start your own business. Why would they do that? They're not doing that. There's not enough of us doing this. This is an online course, self-paced learning. Hello? Self-paced learning. Let me come. Y'all ain't on my other social media platforms, so I'm going to show them these testimonials while they're over here. Self-paced learning. Hello? Once you get certified, guess what? Your certification is valid in all 50 states for 5 years. 5 years. Hello? Well, what? When you partner with the labs, they're going to send you your supplies that you need to do the collections. Guess what? They're even going to send you your FedEx mailers. You don't even have to pay to ship the specimen back. All you learning how to do is the collections. Just the collections. You don't even learn you don't have to learn how to do the analysis. They're doing that. These labs are very smart. They understand that they can't be in New York and Chicago at the same time. They want to be able to make money without the responsibility of other people. So this is why one of my students was contracted out by the lab to come and do the collections. She was getting paid more than the employee. She was getting paid per test, right? We help them make money and save money at the same time. It will cost them billions of dollars to open 30,000 collection sites. Every company wants to expand. That's the goal. But it will cost them billions of dollars to do that. So if they partner with us, hello, because they're charging us to do the analysis. Come on now, they don't just love us and they want us to make money. No, we're scratching each other's back. Hello. So when we send them the specimen, they do the analysis on it. They come back with the negative, non-negative. Hello, they come back with the text. Okay. They charging us to do the analysis. They can charge 7, 12, 13, 18, 20, 30, whatever they charge, you still gonna make a profit, right? So if they got 30,000 collection sites, 30,000, that ain't nothing in the whole United States of America. 30,000 is nothing. Hello. And if they getting just a little $1,800 per collection site, guys, they making one lab is getting $54 million. One company, $54 million per month. 54 million. They say, damn, that makes sense to me, because guess what? Now they ain't got to pay their employees. Hello, they ain't got to worry about paying them. They ain't got to give them insurance, dental, vision, 401k, short-term disability, If they get fired, they ain't got to give them unemployment. If they get hurt on a job, they ain't got to give them workers' comp. You see what I'm saying? They like, damn, we tired of this. We don't want to do all this. So this is why they're linking up with people like us, people with PhDs, baby. Poor, hungry, and determined. Because we're going to go out here and do what we need to do. Because the lab closed at 5 o'clock. Hello? The lab closed at 5 o'clock. And it's better than now. Understand that? So since the lab closed at 5 o'clock, and they not open on weekends or holidays, they not making no money. They're not making no money. And they only one location. Hello? They're only one location. They're a standstill location. We're mobile. If you want a brick and mortar, you can get one, but I'm telling you, leave your business open where you can make yourself flexible, where you can go to these locations. These people, companies need you to come out to them. It makes things more convenient for them. And they need to be able to stay in compliance. There's a lot of companies that's out of compliance. Hello? So Yolanda, she did 30 tests. I don't know how much the lab was. It just say 12 times 30. $360. Okay? That's just one person. Do y'all not know it's more than one person linked up with labs doing that a day? Come on, guys. Come on. Y'all gotta see it. You gotta see what I'm talking about here. These people are smart. And I'm going to keep telling y'all, success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. Y'all, stop ignoring the signs. Stop ignoring. Stop being complacent. Stop being okay with barely getting by. Stop looking at what other people do and say, well, everybody's struggling right now. We're in America. That is a lie. Because I ain't struggling. So I don't know what they talking about everybody struggling. No. If you working a job, you probably is. Because it's not designed for you to get ahead. It's not designed for you to get ahead. Me and my husband, we both struggled until we started our own stuff. Until we cut out the middleman. Hello? Me and my husband both struggled until we cut out the middleman. It's not, the 9 to 5 is not designed for you to get ahead, baby. It's not. It was never designed for that. So that's why people are struggling. Have you got a raise lately? Ain't nobody getting raises. But guess what? Inflation is inflationing. Hello? Some people making $7.25 an hour. They got to work, what, 7, 14, 21, 3 hours to get some steak? 2 hours to get a pack of chicken? Hello? Guys, stop playing. Stop playing. You're going to have to make a move. Nothing's going to happen until you say yes. Nothing's going to happen until you make the move. Nothing's going to happen. You got to do it. Nobody going to do it for you. Or unless you one of them type of people where you got to lose everything before you look up. Because sometimes people be like, stuff be happening. You know, they lose their job. They lost everything. They lost their car. They're trying to figure out, why in the hell is all this happening to me? Baby, you should have been moved. You're ignoring the signs. That happened to me. I was ignoring the push, ignoring the nudge, ignoring the voice I was hearing that said it's time to go. But I wouldn't go. I'm like, nah, I can't go. I got a goal here. I'm trying to make $15,000 in a week. I can't leave. What is this? I can't go nowhere. And my chase went from $5,000 to $3,000 to $40 because I wouldn't listen. It's time to go. Period. Y'all got to stop playing. So don't play yourself, guys. Pay yourself. Click the link in my bio. Register for my course today. Get you 30% off because my Labor Day sale has started. Okay? Instead of $400, you paying $280, I think. Instead of $600, you're paying $420, I think. Payment plans are available. Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Okay? The bread is out here, but you got to put yourself in position so it can chase you. It's nothing's chasing you down because you're not putting yourself in position for it. You putting yourself in position every day to get ready to go to work and make some money for them people. Your certification is good for 5 years, baby. This is the perfect time for you to learn a new skill while you're at your peak. Hello? Don't wait till you lose your job or get laid out, because as soon as people lose a job, they got to what? Try to find another job quickly. Why? Because 85% of Americans are one paycheck away from homelessness. That's why. So why would you wait? Have that skill tucked under your belt now. Sow a seed now. Period. Sow a seed so you can reap your harvest. Stop playing. I'm finna go. You know you open up 10 streams of income for yourself as an instructor, as a collector. We just seen the money, baby. It's gonna run. It runs. It chases. It chases you down. Hello, let me hear enough from my student right quick. Let me y'all let me hear Linda. Listen.
If I would have never came across you on TikTok, I would have never made all of this possible. You just set a spark in me. Just me coming across you. Look at it now. What has it been? 28 days, and I got a freaking office. I got a website. I got all these things going on. Baby, I started listening to them Kingdom Principles. I said, man, them Kingdom Principles changed my life. Man, I joined the Wake Up and Win because I had been listening to you with the Kingdom Prayer. I kept you on live. And then I was like, I joined the Wake Up. Man, I mixed some Kingdom Principles with that Wake Up and Win, and it was like, boom. Baby, it was like a magic combustion, baby. I said, shit. I'm ready to
listen, I'm exactly who I say I am. Y'all listen, I'm exactly who I say I am. Stop playing with me. I'm exactly who I say I am. I don't come here to tell y'all to do nothing that I'm not doing. I don't tell y'all about these laws. I don't just tell y'all about these laws. I live these laws. Hello? And I tell other people about them. And as you see, when they use them, you can't unsee what you just seen, baby. Y'all better stop playing and tap into these laws. Hello? Stop playing. Tap into these laws. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Okay, so
because they're here.
Y'all go. What did they say?
Listen to it.
They said at 9:30, can I be at the hospital to do a 9-panel non-DOT?
Chris, get your money. Matter of fact,
I told you for this one.
listen. I'm gonna send you a breakdown. But when you get there, you need to make, because you hadn't even sent the invoice for the first one. So when you get there, just make sure you get all your, but you know invoice needed. But I'll send you this breakdown. You never know. I'll send you this breakdown, but you go ahead and get your money for the first one, $1,160, period. And then you're doing one more. You got to pay for your travel. So only thing we'll need to adjust is just for non-DOT. But this was a part of the pilot crash, right?
Yes.
Okay, baby, we ain't no. Give them a little discount because you did the first one for them, but this one, you give them a little slight discount, not much.
Okay.
But just look at they are businesses that we talk about. And do they want the other two? Well, they still waiting on the other people to come. I mean, good job, Chrissy, man. You got to make my 3 G's today. So 1,160 plus 250, $1,410. Period.
Yeah.
That's it, Chrissy. You can ran up a bag before 9 a.m., baby.
Listen, Deanna, I'm so glad you said that, because Chrissy, the testimony I just heard, she was in my Wake Up and Win too, man. Mindset is everything. I don't know when I'm going to do another mindset, because, guys, I've been so busy. I'm like, I did 2. We did one in April, then we did another in June. But I just been focused on my project and getting this done. But you guys will be able to get my Kingdom Laws next week. So next week, you'll be able to get the Kingdom Laws, guys. There's 30 laws, right? I'm breaking it down. I'm giving you guys examples. I'm giving you guys personal stories of how they work, even for myself, right? Make sure you guys get that, okay? You'll be able to pull it out and use it. Know what laws you're standing on, what laws you're activating, guys. That is what I do. When I'm working, I'm like, I need to see, okay, hey, what laws am I activating? What law do I need to be standing on? What do I need to be speaking over this situation right now? What do I need to be speaking over my life? Guys, I am unmovable and unshakable when it comes to these laws, right? And you heard Linda, what she say? She started applying those kingdom laws, the principles, right? And she's like, wow. Hello, do you have what marketing and pricing? So as far as the pricing, it's the same, right? We charge $125 to $250 for DOT, non-DOT $55 to $85. So yes. Also in my training, I do have marketing strategies in there for you guys as well. But you just look around, you see what other people are charging in your area, right? But this is how this works. You got lab A and you got lab B. Okay. Lab A may charge $50 for a DOT test. Okay. Lab B may charge $175, but lab A is a 4-hour wait. Lab B is a 30-minute wait. Time is money with businesses. They don't care about that little $175, baby. They're going to pay that and go on about their business, because if they're not moving, they're not making money. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're going to make a bag. You price your stuff however you want to price it. It's yours. You just getting started. You may be like, listen, I'm going to run up a bag real quick. I'm going to run me a sale. I don't care. I'm going to run me a sale. I'm going to charge $75. I'm going to charge $50 for non-DOT. I'm going to charge $80 for DOT. You can do that because it's your business. No one's telling you, hey, this is what you need to charge. Hey, this is what you need to do. You can do whatever you want to do. You can offer a one free random test for per location just to get your foot in the door, right? If they got 6 other people there and they let you do one, I can guarantee you're going to do the other 5 because they're out of compliance anyway. 9 times out of 10, these companies, every company that you talk to, they're going to be out of compliance. I can guarantee you that. This is why auditors exist. Auditors exist because companies are doing things wrong, not because they're doing them right. This is why, right? They're not going to send their workers off site to do tests, especially in the medical field. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know how CNAs, nurses, how they complain about how it being shorthanded and they have them having so many patients by themselves. If they get a notification, an email that nurse needs to leave work to go get a test, do you think they finna send her off? Comment below. Comment below. They short staff. We got a nurse here. She got 40 patients. They already shorthanded. She got 40 patients. They get a notification. Oh, she got to go get a random test. Do you think they sending her off-site? Nope. They not. They're not sending her anywhere. Hello? This is what happens in this industry. Y'all better tap in. And that's why it's important that y'all understand. That's why I be coming up here giving y'all all free training. Free training. I do gym, to let y'all understand what benefit you are to these companies out here. You just got to stop tricking yourself and fooling yourself, telling yourself that you can't do it. Because I'm trying to figure out so in your mind, you are amazing enough to go to work and run these people multi-million-dollar company. They trust you enough to do that. But when it comes to you, you can't do it. If you go to work and they say, hey, why should we keep you here? You're going to fight and you're going to tell them why they should keep you there. Because I'm this, that, and that, because I do this, that. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. You go and fight for raises. I need a raise. I've been here this long. I know how to do this. They can't even do that without me. They don't even know how to close it. They don't even know how to do a refund. They don't even know how to do this. They don't know how to do this type of paperwork. They don't know how to do that. I'm the only one who know how to do this. You've learned so much. You're doing so much, dedicated so much to them. Why don't you feel you can do it for yourself? Hello? You can. If you really chose to. You're going to have to get out of that mindset. That's why mindset is so important. I don't know when I'm going to do another Wake Up and Win, another mentor